What is up, guys, and welcome back to our Road to Glory career mode with Plymouth, episode number 28. And today we have got the transfer window, but obviously first up we have got our games again. I think I'm simming maybe about 2 or 3 this episode, and obviously playing 3 like I do normal episodes. But first up we had Stoke. Now, I might have played this game if we didn't have such hard opponents this episode. Like as you see on the screen, we do have Chelsea. But, I mean, to be fair, we actually won Stoke, which I was very surprised with. I mean, obviously, like I said, it is the transfer window now. I am looking to make a few adjustments to the squad, as I think some players that I have signed are up to the kind of standard of the Premier League. But, you know, that's what you get sometimes. And, like I said, we'll be signing some players, bringing in some kind of young talent. Hopefully that will help us this season and, well, maybe next, because I think there is going to be a next season. But anyway, it was against Chelsea now. We took the lead somehow early on. I mean, Hepburn Murphy, great goal, you know, nice passage of play there. He picked up the ball on the right, cut inside. No real pressure to him, to be fair. I was quite surprised. I mean, like I've said before in my past videos, you know, I don't know what's up with this Premier League season this time. It's just so weird. You know, the bigger teams aren't playing that good against me, and I'm kind of destroying them, really. You know, I'm beating the bigger teams like 2 and 3-0, and it's quite embarrassing for them to say they're getting beat by kind of a newly promoted team. But as you see, it got even worse at Chelsea. We actually made it 2-0. We broke from their corner. Well done to Hepburn Murphy again. As you see, I did bring in Devante Cole for this game, just to add a bit of pace. But you know, he was there for support, but I didn't think Hepburn Murphy needed him. I went for the shot, and it obviously worked. So he put us 2-0 up. That's his 10th goal of the season now. You know, he's just scored so many goals for me. It's unreal. Shouldn't have maybe made it 3-0 there, but good save from the goalkeeper. And that was half time. So Chelsea, no real pressure whatsoever. Their first chance came in the 69th minute, and it was shite. I mean, that basically summed up Chelsea's day. That chance from Loic Remy, just dribbled, probably on the line of the 18-yard box. But yeah, you know, I wanted a third, and I thought, let's go get one. And as you see, we did. So Hepburn Murphy again getting his hat-trick this time. I don't know, I think that's maybe his 5th hat-trick of his career at Plymouth, but to be fair, it's his first Premier League hat-trick. And you know what better teams get against than one of the best teams in the league, Chelsea. As you see, it took him 76 minutes to get the hat-trick, but the main thing is he got the 3 goals. It basically got us the 3 points. But to be fair, guys, I wasn't done there. I wanted a 4th, and as you see, Lewis does sweaty goals to Devante Cole, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. We won the game by now, and I just wanted to add extra kind of misery to Chelsea, and obviously he made it 4-0, so well done to him. Brought him in this episode, brought him in this game, and you know, he played very well. To be fair, I didn't like him much in the Championship, but he started to step up a bit in the Premier League, which I'm quite glad with, because that's where you need your players to step up. And as you see, referee blows a full-time whistle, and we win the game. There's Hepburn Murphy getting the match ball for his 3 goals. Look at that, 4 shots, 3 goals. Can't go wrong with him. One of the best strikers I've ever had on FIFA. Well, FIFA 16 anyway, just completely great. But anyway, obviously the first kind of negotiations are going on. Just every club wanted either Zach Clough or my goalkeeper Harvey. They just kept on coming in for them two, and it was well, I wouldn't say annoyed, but the thing is, I was asking for big prices, and a lot of clubs are kind of like saying no, we're not, you know, paying that much. But anyway, the 2 players that we were offering for was obviously Hughes from Derby, you know, the young centre mid, and also Alex Iwobi. I wanted him to maybe add a bit more to the wing, and you know, they were the only kind of deals so far I was putting in before the Crystal Palace game anyway. But you know, we do have obviously the game coming up against Crystal Palace, and as you see, I decided to kind of keep near enough the same team, really, because I just thought, you know, they've played very well. Don't get me wrong, I did I did take Devante Cole off, because to be fair, this game was kind of 1 day after, so we had a 1 day break, and then we were straight into that game, which wouldn't happen in real life. I hope FIFA 17 fixed that, because it is annoying when that stuff happens. You know, sometimes if you're kind of in every competition, you get games back to back, and you know, that wouldn't happen in real life. It just wouldn't, because you know, the leagues and the associations have to allow you to have rest. And if you don't, you can get injured, and you know, it's just annoying that this happens on the game. You know, this game's meant to be the most realistic football game out there, and it's just not. But yeah, not a lot going on in the first half. Obviously, as you see, it's still 0-0 now. Crystal Palace, I would say, were pressing more, and as you see, that's the game. It was such a shit game, I'm not going to lie. Nothing went on whatsoever. And again, as you see, more clubs are coming in for Harvey and Zach Clough. To be fair, Freiburg was actually kind of pushing for him, but to be fair, they didn't want to match my high counter offer. And as you see, Derby actually accepted a straight swap with no money for Jonathan Williams. The thing is, I signed Jonathan Williams on a pre-contract last year in the Championship. He just hasn't done anything for. He's pretty crap, so I decided to just sell him. Hopefully get a new, young centre mid. Even go Lansbury's absolutely outstanding, and also Ifusa Mensah, who's getting near the 80s now. But yeah, look at that. Even more clubs coming in for Zach Clough. To be fair, I kept on kind of like, putting down my asking price, which I think you sometimes have to do, really. I mean, at first I was asking for like 17.5 million, which is probably a bit steep, but I mean, to be fair, he's been my best player this season. So, if I did lose him, I wanted to lose him for a lot of money, so I was able to buy more quality players. But anyway, as you see, we was against Tottenham in our second game of the episode, and I was a bit optimistic about this game, because to be fair, I was thinking, well, are we going to get an easy big team again that I will play crap and will smash, or will we actually get kind of a good Tottenham team that might beat us? But as you see, referee blew the half-time whistle, sorry. There was one chance each in the first half. They went close. We went even closer. Lansbury hit the bar. But the second half was a lot more exciting. As you see, Tottenham do open the scoring. And I'm just going to say it now. Tottenham this game was really good. I mean, really good. They were defending friggin' hard. I mean, I just couldn't break them down. I see NJ, who, if you've ever watched my Fulham career mode, I absolutely loved him. He's he's probably one of the best players I've ever used on FIFA. So much pace, so much power. He had great shooting as well. He scores against us. Now I think he's like 78 in this career mode, whereas he was only 75 in mine. But as you see, we actually fired ourselves back into the into that kind of the game. Zach Clough, obviously, I've highlighted in this episode so far. He obviously scored a great goal there. No chance of the goalkeeper. He put us 1-1. And as you see, he's only got 5 goals. But, when you play with Zach Clough, he's just such a good player. He probably has a lot of assists. I'm not quite sure how many he's got. But you probably think, with 5 goals, is he actually that good? I'm just going to say now, he is. But that only didn't very last so long, because it didn't even last 10 minutes. Tottenham went and scored again. I mean, to be fair, I could just see it coming, actually. That ball across the box, I was like, oh, friggin' hell. Marking on FIFA 16 is non-existent. And obviously they put themselves 2-1 up, which, like I said, is friggin' annoying. You've worked your way back into the game, and NJ, again, scores their second goal. He gets his second goal of the game. I was pushing on, don't get me wrong, to try and get another goal. Forming the goal was playing out of his skin, really. He didn't have that many chances to save, but he still had a few chances to deal with, and he dealt with them very good. But as you see, Tottenham put the cherry on the cake, cherry on top, whatever you want to call it, and Son scores a pretty good goal, really. I mean, I'm not going to doubt that. To be fair, this game I probably did deserve to lose. Tottenham just played absolutely brilliant. They played me off the park. Harvey had no chance with, I think, any of the goals. Definitely not that one. As you see, Son, he gets only his second goal of the season. Obviously, not probably a starter. And that was a game, to be fair. So we haven't lost in a while. But to be fair, if I'm going to lose to a good team like that, I'm not really too bothered. But as you see, our first sign of the episode, Will Hughes will be coming to us. He will be a bench player, but, if he's going to be playing good on better than Lansbury, you never know. Anyway, I wanted to sign a second goalkeeper now, a better quality one than my substitute goalkeeper, because my substitute goalkeeper is only 67 rated. Now, Federici, I think he's about 72, 73. So if I can bring him, if Harvey's like suspended or out, he'll kind of deal with a lot of saves. And as you see as well, final kind of negotiations are all for Zach Clough, so he looks like he might be on his way out if a club does does accept my counter offer. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!